You're sitting in your doctor's office getting your blood pressure checked. The nurse wraps the cuff around your arm, but where exactly is that arm positioned? You might think it doesn't matter much, but new research from Johns Hopkins University reveals that something as simple as letting your arm dangle could push your blood pressure reading into dangerous territory. Nearly half of all American adults live with hypertension, and doctors rely on these quick measurements to make critical decisions about lifelong medications. But here's the problem. This routine test is surprisingly fragile. Dr. Tammy Brady and her team at Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine conducted a groundbreaking study with 133 volunteers to test exactly how arm positioning affects blood pressure readings. They recreated 3 real-world scenarios you've probably experienced at the doctor's office. The first, arm resting on a desk at heart level. The second, arm resting on your lap. The third, arm dangling unsupported at your side. The results were eye-opening. When participants rested their arm on their lap instead of a desk, their systolic pressure averaged nearly 4 points higher. But when their arm was left dangling unsupported at their side, the readings jumped by 6.5 points for systolic and 4.4 points for diastolic pressure. To put this in perspective, that difference could push someone's reading from elevated at 123/80 straight into stage 1 hypertension at 130/80. That's the difference between monitoring your blood pressure and starting daily medication. Why does this happen? It's all about physics. When your arm is properly supported at heart level, blood flows naturally through your arteries. But drop that arm, and gravity forces your heart to work harder to pump blood upward, creating artificially high pressure readings. When your arm is properly supported at heart level, blood flows naturally through your arteries. But drop that arm, and gravity forces your heart to work harder to pump blood upward, creating artificially high pressure readings. The American Heart Association has clear guidelines. Patients should sit in a back chair with feet flat on the floor, legs uncrossed, and arm resting on a firm surface at heart height. Yet in busy clinics, these details often get overlooked. This affects home monitoring too. Many kitchen tables are too low to properly support your arm. A simple fix? Place a pillow under your elbow or move to a higher counter. The study, published in JAMA Internal Medicine, found this positioning error occurred across all age groups and body types. Even well-trained clinicians don't always follow proper protocols when they're rushed. These seemingly small measurement errors can have massive real-world consequences. An overestimated reading might lead to an unnecessary hypertension diagnosis and unneeded medications. Conversely, a slightly low reading could prevent someone from getting treatment they actually need. Dr. Brady's team is now testing whether simple reminders on blood pressure devices can improve positioning in medical offices. They're also exploring wrist cuffs with built-in position sensors to eliminate human error entirely. Dr. Brady's team is now testing whether simple reminders on blood pressure devices can improve positioning in medical offices. They're also exploring wrist cuffs with built-in position sensors to eliminate human error entirely. The next time you get your blood pressure checked, whether at home or in a clinic, remember, proper arm positioning isn't just about getting accurate numbers. It's about ensuring you receive the right diagnosis and treatment for your cardiovascular health. For more on this story, find a link to the article on Earth.com in the description.